Mhm. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I'm checking to see if I'm live on Facebook. I've never done this without Gina. It's not fair. I know I'm live on YouTube and Facebook. Mm. I've never done this without Gina. There I am. I am live. Ooh, scary watching myself. Okay. So, most of you know me. I'm Mama D. But right now I'm talking to you as Darlene. Any questions you have about customer service, both sides of them, or any comments you have, pop them into the chat and I'll address them. Hopefully the chat's working properly. Because for some reason it doesn't always when it comes to posting on. Oops. Going to. I got people. I'm also gonna mute the sound. Hey Leo, how you doing? I don't know why. So it looks like I'm gonna have to have two things open. Okay, so I don't know why my Facebook's not showing up here in StreamYard. Probably something I'm not doing, but c'est la vie, right? Okay, so I will try and pay attention to my phone as well as the chat here in StreamYard, which goes directly to YouTube. I was going to say Amazon. Ooh, look, it's the Haggis Hunter. Hi, yo. How you doing? Today's show. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Donna. Okay, so today's show has nothing to do with Mama D. This has to do with customer service. So I work a call center. I work at customer service for a specific shipping company. I'm not going to say the name because I don't have their permission. And B, this kind of fits every company. Now, I've been on the other side of, hey, Misha, I have been on the other side of customer service, or I've had to call customer service and I've had to deal with them. And when I get frustrated, I let them know ahead of time that I'm sorry, I'm frustrated. This is the thing. And I never realized how much stuff customer service agents can and cannot do. First off, we're on a time limit. Most companies would like you to handle each call roughly about 7 to 8 minutes. Hey, Lind. And that would make kind of sort of sense, but people suck. I love you, too. That would kind of sort of make sense if you came prepared to the call, if you knew exactly what your question was. As I said, come prepared. Everybody has a tracking number. No matter what company it is that you work for, if you're looking for a package, because I work for a delivery service, if you're looking for a package, you have a tracking number. Have that tracking number ready. Don't come on the line and start chit-chatting, which is really freaking awesome, telling us all about it, but giving us a 10-minute story, and then when I finally can get a word in edgewise, I ask them for their tracking number. And it'd be like, oh, wait a minute, let me find it. And you can hear them shuffling through their phone or shuffling through paperwork or whatever the case may be. So that generally takes an extra couple of minutes. So there's 12 minutes. My bosses want me to bring my call times down to 7 minutes, which is really difficult for me to do because I want to fix everyone's issues. I want to go Mama D on them, but I can't. I got to be Darlene. Okay, so in the chat room on Facebook, Michelle says, customer service is a tough job. You have to remind yourself the customer is angry with the company, not with you. Oh, I have no issues. I had somebody call up once and they had a lot of physical and mental issues, and they had to go through the computer generated doofus before they actually got to a human, which can be a long process to get to a human, but and it aggravated him to no end. And when I came on the phone, I answered the phone. Hi, this is Darlene. How can I help you? Customer service, whatever the case may be. And I said, he said, look, I'm going to start off with this. I'm frustrated right now. I'm very angry and upset because it has to do with, hey, Jason, because it has to do with your AI computer guy. I was like, not a problem. I'm willing to listen. If you have an issue, I'm willing to listen. But come on, first thing you should do is say, hey, okay, here's my tracking number, or here's the package number that I'm looking for, whatever you want to call it. Give it to the agent. While they're typing it in and getting your information, you can be telling their story. Okay. Give the agent time to ask questions, because if you're going to spiel for 10 minutes nonstop, I can't interrupt you, because I did that once because someone said, oh, just interrupt it. Can't. I did that once and I technically got my hand slapped for doing that. You're not supposed to interrupt a customer, which I get, but you want me to shorten my time down to, we'll say 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. Whoops, here we go. I've been, hey, Corey. Ooh, look, I have cousins watching. Leo says, I've been on live chat customer service reps. I don't know whether here or abroad. It's hard to tell sometimes. You can absolutely tell they're taking a list 2 to 3 people at once on a chat. I also use, second, I also used a live with someone who worked as a call center agent, with someone at a call center agent, and sometimes she'd have to be on a call and on the chat lines as well. Well, I know that after training, you are supposed to do 3 chats at a time. So technically, when you're talking to somebody, if you're talking chat with somebody, know that they also have 2 other lines going. And it's not because they want to, it's because we have no choice. I don't do chat. You know me, it's got to be talk, right? I don't type. But go in prepared. And if you think that your issue needs more than what the customer service agent can do, then don't be telling them, hey, go talk to your manager, go fix my problem, go because managers don't want to talk to us, supervisors don't want to talk to us as call service agents. They want to talk to customers, but they can only talk to customers if you say, yeah, I'm not satisfied with that, very nicely, of course, I'm not satisfied with that. Can you transfer me up to a supervisor? I want to escalate this issue. 2 major words. Oh, look, I got Helen Carroll in the chat. There we go. Sorry, just erased everybody's chat. But 2 major words to get to: escalate, supervisor. Because we cannot suggest it to you because we're not allowed to. But if the customer says, I want to escalate this call, you've done all the best that you can, but I need to speak to a supervisor. Just calmly, coolly say, yeah, I'd like to escalate this. I want to speak to a supervisor. And then again, transfer time, again, still takes a certain amount of time. Each company, I'm sure, is different. The company I work for, I've got to ask my support staff for support team for a code, for lack of a better word, a code word to transfer it up to the higher ups, the supervisors. Without that, I can't transfer it. And sometimes the support staff is not just dealing with just me. They're dealing with a whole bunch of other customer service agents. So we have to wait our time. So again, that there takes time. I've been doing this job since September 11th, which is like an interesting date for me to start with. So I'll never forget my starting date. But since September 11th, I'm doing pretty good because there's a lot of I's to dot and T's to cross. And if you ever get a customer service agent, no, I'm not telling you what company I work for. And they said, let me put you on hold while I dot some I's and cross some T's. That'd be me. Okay, but when we put you on hold, we're also timed on the amount of time we put you on hold. And we're not allowed to have dead air. So, you know me, Mama D, she doesn't, there's no such thing as dead air. I have a habit of talking to myself. I talk to myself. So I'll say, okay, this is going to go here and that's going to go there. Because we're not allowed to have dead air. But I'm not allowed to put you on hold. So the only way to take care of that is to, okay, copy, paste. And there's things that need to be, your name has to be put into 3 separate places. And if you don't write it down the very first time somewhere that you can take it and copy and paste it into the main process, I have to watch what I said so nobody knows what I'm talking about for the company anyway. If you can't do it in the same process, then you're sitting there going, sorry, what was your name again? And how do you spell that? Because I'm all about original names and having a great time. But man, there are some adorable names, but the spellings of them are like, wee, that's going to be fun. People are kind of like coming in and going out, so don't worry. Uh, you can watch this again later. I know Gina is because she's right now having pizza and watching football. But that's good. So yeah, so when you call up customer service, no matter what company you're going for, getting angry and frustrated with the customer service agent that you're online with, we can't do anything to negate all the shit that you had to deal with in the past. I had a woman the other day, and she went into a store, and one of our retail stores, and because she was transgender, her birth name was masculine, but she preferred to be called by the feminine version of it. But the person at that store was very disrespectful, loud, obnoxious, and just calling this person out for what she deemed to be inappropriate in front of a whole store full of people. And I'm like, when they called me up to tell me about this, I was like, I apologize. Because nobody deserves to be abused like that for any reason. They were going in to find about their package. Where was their shipment? What was happening to it? And this person, this older woman, their description, was very disrespectful. Said, "Well, we don't have it. It was returned. We don't keep it around forever. And you should have come in when it was time, when you got notification." It's like it doesn't. And I'm not being as rude and disrespectful as the agent was, or the person in the retail office was. So I apologized for that, because you don't need to have all that stuff going on. You don't need to hear disrespectful, and she insisted on calling the customer he, even though they were dressed as a woman and transgender. What difficulty does it make? You can see that they're wearing a dress. Voice might be a little deep, but hey, whatever the case may be, you just know disrespect is not an option. If I ever hear disrespect when I'm around, you're going to hear about it. But again, getting off topic, a customer service agent, me, will hear the worst of the worst, and we will do our very best to apologize for what came before. But you won't get that from us. You won't get it from me. Okay. And most customer service agents are the same way. We have a few that, like there are whack jobs in every business. There are very special people in every business, but I think customer service, for me, it's a passion. I love doing it. I love trying to doing my best to make sure that you get what you need and leave with a smile, whether it's a phone call or in the physical store. Most of you know me, who I was in a physical store, and y'all left smiling and nobody had complaints. I'm the person who'll be holding a free hug sign. So that's me. But I can't do that on my job. So keep it in mind that when you do but when you call up a customer service agent, you have a complaint, you want to know where your package is, you want to know where this is, whether it's the bigger companies or the little companies, customer service agents have a set amount of things that they can do. And if they can't do it, then they will apologize and say, "I'm sorry, but this is the best that I can do for you at this moment. I cannot do anything else." When you hear that, and say, "Okay, thank you for the work that you're doing, but can we please escalate this to a supervisor? I would like to speak with a supervisor." And just go and be calm about it. Don't be stressy. There's no reason to get stressed. But that's the only way that you can get somebody else a little bit higher, because all we're doing is filling in blank spaces and sending the procedure off to either the head office or to the individual stores. Okay, it's just once we hit send or save, end contact and save, or bye so long, farewell, whatever it is we do, once we hit that, there's nothing we can do about it. And if you're calling back about an existing issue, there are numbers that you should have been given at the end of your last call. Have those ready. Just like tracking numbers. Have those ready. Don't just give me a couple minutes. I actually had a woman calling me while she was on her car phone looking for her package. She was going to She was on her way home to see if it was delivered there. But on her tracking thing app on her phone said, oh, it's there. So if it's there, why do you have me on the phone driving with you till you go home to check and see if it's there? Just get home, then call your customer service agent. Because for that 10-minute drive, I was on the phone for 10 minutes, not able to do anything but listen to her, even though I said, look, I'm going to have to go. I have other people on call in the queue. I need to go. And she, no, just give me another couple of minutes. I'm almost there. Well, man, I can't hang up on you. If I hang up on you, my job is done. Whether it was, except unless you're being rude and disrespectful and dropping a whole bunch of F-bombs and yelling and cussing and swearing at me. Okay, technically doing a Gina to me and Bob. We're the only two people who are allowed to accept that shit. Everybody else, too bad. Take it, deal with it. Look, but don't be ready for everything. Because here's the deal. We have a certain time limit. And if we don't adhere to that time limit, then we get sanctioned for it. We get told that, like if you don't improve, we're not going to keep you here. We're going to have to let you go. Trust me, anybody who's working with the customer service, for me, I enjoy it. Do I need the job? Yeah, I got bills to pay too, just like everybody else. For some reason, nobody's buying my art. Nobody's connecting with me for other things that I do. But yeah, same with me, right? Life is life. So I took a job as a customer service agent. I'm doing that because I need the job, but also because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making sure that you will get to know in the end, hopefully, where your package is. And if I can't find it, then I will create the service that needs to be escalated to whichever department it has to go to. And then I will thank you for your time and your patience and tell you have a great day, especially your patience. Everybody needs to have patience, and I appreciate that. So be prepared for that. And it's a time thing. It's like, if you ever gone into Timmy's, I'm not sure if Dunkin' Donuts, because I don't have Dunkin' Donuts in mind, but Timmy's drive-through. If you've ever gone into a Timmy's, you'll notice that there's a time clock by the drive-through window on the inside. Timmy employees have a time limit, and from the time they take the order to the time they give the order. And if they don't do that, head office, which monitors the timer, will call up the owner of that Tim Hortons and want a detailed explanation as to why is your times like so way off. It doesn't make sense. And they get reamed over the coals, which means it trickles down. The employees get reamed. But it's either we're driving up into Timmy's and we're looking for a change in our purse or looking for our wallet. And there's different things that we can do to get ourselves prepared when we get to the drive-through, because the people in the drive-through have a time limit. And something else I discovered, did you know that as sweet and adorable that it is for you to pay for the person behind you, it is so confusing and time-consuming for the agents at the window. I mean, it's a great idea, but maybe if instead of paying for the person behind you who knows that they're going to pay for that, put that money in the employee's tip jar. Because if you want to give away money, you might as well give it to them. They can use it. Because minimum wage is not always the best amount of money to do. So I know that Timmy's, because I had Timmy's where I used to work, the staff used to separate the tips evenly. So just remember, like, if there's 10 people working that day, that 50 cents gets divided into 10 people. And if you don't think that they deserve it, the person at the window doesn't deserve the tip, then that's okay. That's okay too. It's tips is to ensure prompt service. And for me, it's prompt and respectful service. Because when you tell me, once had an agent here in Canada, I don't know where everybody's watching from, but here in Canada, they eliminated, if it's in cash, if it's gone to 52 cents, it's 50 cents. If it's 53 cents, it's 55 cents, because we've eliminated the penny. How really disrespectful is that? But anyway, my total amount came to 52 cents. So I knew it was going to be 50. So when I got to the window, the girl goes, 55. I was like, excuse me, my total amount was 52, so which means it goes down to 50, not 55. And she, well, if you can't can't handle 5 cents. You can't afford 5 cents. Why are you buying donuts? Yeah, this no, no. So lucky for me and unlucky for her, I knew the owners of that Tim Hortons. So I came into the store. I told the manager that was on site, and I also told them that I would be calling the owner of the store, and I did. I didn't want the child fired, but I wanted her to learn respect and for her to understand how things worked. So always remember that customer service, whether you're a cashier, whether you're a call service agent, whatever it is, we only have certain things that we're allowed to do. But for me, call service agent, I love what I do. I love 99% of my clients that call. They're always amazing. At the end, they're always happy. I've only had a couple of issues with a couple of people, but like I said, 99% of the people are great. Just try and figure out a way to make it shorter. If you're going to tell us what's happening, give us the clip notes. Because that all that stuff that you're saying, we're typing it into the notes, letting the next step know what exactly happened. And if we say, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do for this item, it's not in our hands, we can't figure out where things are, and we ask you to go back to the person who purchased it. It's like I'm ordering something for, we'll say Michelle in the chat room, right? I'm ordering something for her. So I order it from Amazon. No, I don't order from Amazon. If I'm ordering it from Amazon and I'm sending it to her, she doesn't get it. She calls the shipping company that's doing the delivery and speaks with them, creates a service ticket, for lack of a better word, saying that, okay, this was supposed to be here by this time. Also, they're supposed to get in contact. And it's difficult, it says not the shipping company, but the receiver is supposed to get a hold of the company that was purchased from, and they have to contact the shipping company. And don't be saying like, well, why do I have to do all the work? Aren't you supposed to be the one to do that? No, unfortunately, it's not the shipping company that is the one that's supposed to call the sending company, or sender in this case. But if I order something from Amazon and it's not, I don't get it, I will call up the shipping company. If they say, sorry, this is the best that we can do, from here on out, the best thing to do would be to reach out to the company that you ordered it from, that sent it. Hang up. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Call up Amazon. Again, I'm just using Amazon as an example. Call up Amazon. Say, hey, I didn't receive my package. The shipping company doesn't know where it is. It says it was delivered, but I didn't get it. Either Amazon made a mistake with the address, the company that you purchased from made a mistake with the address, or whichever. It's like, go check it out. Amazon will say, and trust me, I've been on the phone with a client, and on the other phone, on speakerphone, they had an Amazon rep from customer service. And I've never heard such disrespect in my entire life from a customer service rep to a client. This guy was saying, look, I can't talk to you. I can't keep waiting for you to figure this out. I have to go. I have to, disrespectfully. It's like there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. That guy was doing it not. So customer service was like, no, I don't think it's it. So eventually my customer hung up with Amazon. I helped him the best I could. And I gave him the little hint of, when you call back Amazon, ask for your problem to be escalated to a supervisor. They cannot say no if you say, I want it to be escalated and I want to be talking to a supervisor. Those are the magic words. Escalate, supervisor. Please, always, and I'm going to cut this short now, go into a call with a customer service rep looking for whatever you're looking for with all the information that you have. Don't make them wait for you to find the tracking number, for you to try the shipping number, for you to try your order number. Have it ready, whether it's on a piece of paper or on your phone. We don't mind waiting with you. Hang on just a second. Let me look back on my phone, because technically you're already on the phone. So it takes a couple of seconds. So be prepared. And remember, we can't do everything. We would like to, but we can't. So don't hold that against us. Wow, my camera's going wonky there. So don't hold that against us as customer service reps. We do our very best. And if you have an issue with the accents of the customer service rep and you can't understand them, say, look, I'm sorry. Could you speak slower so I can understand you? I don't understand your accent. You don't have to be rude about it. And I'm tired of hearing, maybe you should go back to your country and work there. Yeah, no, don't even go there. So just be nice. Treat people the way you wish to be treated and be prepared for every situation when you're calling customer service. So that's the end of my spiel for the day. Y'all know I love you. And if you have any questions about customer service, you can reach out and I will fill you in with anything extra that I haven't figured out right to say right now. But I will do my very best to educate people because trust me, I had to educate. Okay, everybody, that's Coco. Okay, she's so cute. But I had to educate myself as to what I can and cannot do, even though Mama D wants to help everybody and fix all the issues. And my camera just went out of whack again. Coco, you're such a troublemaker. Okay. I love you all. Enjoy your great evening. And for those of you who are watching football and eating pizza, have fun. My babies. How do I get out of here? Thanks, Haggis Hunter. It's nice to see you back. Yeah, I think I'm going to start opening up my YouTube again. All right, y'all be good. Y'all behave yourselves. Try not to get into any trouble. And if you do, and you have to be in the States, I know a few police officers that might be able to hide you out. Bye, y'all. Oops, I gotta get out of here. I don't do this part. As you can tell, I don't do this. I forgot to end the stream. Hi, guys.